Patrick Weil. Let's start over.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm Patrick Weil. I'm from Buffalo, New York. I make music under the name Expat. I'm a solo musician playing with backing tracks, kind of like bizarre wedding singer, like meets soul singer.
I mean, he's kind of a diva. He's just really good. Like, the melodies are really strong. Like, they're really catchy.
He's kind of like dreamy and tall. A little bit of a Prince Charming thing going on. But, you know, it's also kind of like slimy, but in like a good way. And I know, yeah, I know, the changes come. I just lit Expat's cigarette. Oh my god.
The first time I really wanted to make music for myself was when I saw Expat at the Stude in, I think, spring 2016. And at the time, I had never seen anything like it. It was a really unique performance, and I just thought, man, I should be making music too. It just felt very vulnerable and authentic and emotional and real, and I wanted to tap into that kind of space.
I like to be alone. I could do well with not being around a lot of people. But I mean, I like being around people. Probably couldn't live without being around people. But also, I don't know. I'm very split. I stay inside and not really talk to people for 3-4 days, and then I'll go out and talk to people for 4 days, 2 days, and I kind of just that's kind of how I work. So I'm always making things in those periods of not talking to anyone.
Pat's flaky, definitely an ambivert, you know, definitely, yeah, we'll be a recluse and then we'll be the life of the party.
I was the youngest. I feel like my music kind of lends to that in some way, kind of whiny and wanting things I can't have. I don't listen well when it comes to stuff. If I like a song I'm writing and someone adds something, I almost always will be thank you for trying, but I can't do it.
Pat's one of my best friends. We play in a band together. He's one of the most charismatic and just lovable people I feel I've ever met, but he's also can be really frustrating and I don't want to say inconsiderate, but Pat's not always a great communicator, and especially being in a band with him, that's hard. He's just really flaky. I think it's because he gets anxious or feels guilty or he just gets caught up in the moment. Over the summer, he couldn't come down to New York because it just he didn't have the money essentially. which is like totally valid, but he had like been saying that he was going to, and like we were supposed to record our album over the summer, and like we couldn't, like we didn't get it done like because of Pat. I felt like a parent or something, you know what I mean? Because like I was like worried about him because, you know, like we would like, it just like clearly seemed like he wasn't in a good place, but it was also frustrating. He wasn't like communicating with us, so it was also like really just hard to even like know.
On record, it's like sort of quieter and more like somber and kind of like intimate and whatever. And then live, it's more like energetic and like sort of letting that alter ego, whatever thing out.
Recording stuff is very kind of sad, slow, mellow. And that's usually because I'm like hungover when I record. And then with performances, I'm usually intoxicated and I have much more energy. And so like it switches completely like live to studio stuff, but it's just like kind of incomparable.
Okay, so there's like this one show, like last semester, he's wearing these like goofy sunglasses, and like the lens of his sunglass fell out, and it felt like so perfect, cause like there's like a booziness to his like live performance and like an action, and like so for like one of the lenses to fall out and then like just keep performing like missing a lens and just like hair to shuffle, it just felt like perfect. It doesn't feel like overacting, and so often like like performers like frontmen will like put on like a fake like wobble or stutter, and like yeah, that's not what's happening there.
I could see myself living in upstate New York or like middle America. I used to want to live in like Austin, but also like I could imagine myself living like in like the Dakotas or something. What's in middle America? Solitude, I think. I don't know if it actually exists though, but I kind of have a small fantasy to like just like take my car and like go alone around like America and do weird performances or like book myself a tour.